Poster. Fuck that poster. What you gonna do about it? All right. Okay. All right. Damn, babe, hurry up. We're arguing right now about what we should do for YouTube. So, and she's acting ridiculous right now. So, you know what? Anyways,
Start over.
no, YouTube can't do nothing about this. What is YouTube gonna do? All right, let's wrap. So now we're resting on the ground. This makes no sense. I'm gonna take my ass down the old country. All right, goddamn.
Well, we started on Tinder, and I think in the last video I said I was only on Tinder for
Like 48 hours, something like that, 24, 48.
Yeah, 48 hours at the most.
Gay. Anyways, keep going.
Anyway, so I don't know what made me like heart your picture. I think it's because you.
I was attractive.
Well, yeah. Why are you so cocky? Anyway, I think it's because you had the most, like, you were also attractive, but you had, like, the most normal picture out of everyone. Because I feel like Tinder in Alaska is a little different here.
People on snow boots and shit.
And, no, like, just fishing gear and, like, holding up fish. You know
or holding up, like, a bear head that they didn't kill him or something. Yeah, because look how
and I'm not really into, like...
I'm gonna drink some of your wine.
No. Anyway.
Whatever.
Anyway, so I'm not really into like fishing and doing a whole lot of outdoor things. So.
Yeah, you're not into all of that outdoor stuff.
Yeah.
We've already went over that like the last time. We
no,
neither one. Well, somewhat of what the stuff that we like to do. Remember, because you said that you didn't like to climb all those rocks or whatever when we went to Blue Point.
Yeah.
But
oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so yeah, we neither one of us are really out. I mean, I do fishing and stuff like that whenever it's in season up here and it's about to be season. Normally like the beginning of June.
You went fishing last summer?
Yeah. Anyway. So.
Anyway, I don't remember who messaged who first. I think it might have been you. You was being thirsty.
I'm
just
so.
joking.
Well, no. So my goal on Tinder, right? So I'm gonna teach you my strategy, right? So this is like a number one. Like this is like if you want to become the best car salesman in the world, you have to listen to the best car salesman in the world. I was one of the top Tinderers in the world. I'm pretty sure that's not true. But anyways, so what I would do is that in the first, couple messages back and forth, I would try to get a girl's number. And so I knew that.
Hot.
Yeah. But anyways, so what I knew that if I could get a girl's number, she's in my phone now, right? So I could walk away from that situation off of Tinder and always be able to contact her back and forth and whatnot. And a lot of the times I would just leave like the conversation really short, so that we could, so that she would have a feeling to, try to come back for me or whatever. But anyways, so I did the same thing for her. Like I would keep conversation really short. She'd be like, "Damn, when is this guy gonna talk to me?"
No, I didn't.
Okay, but obviously not. It didn't work for her, but it worked for a lot of women. Not saying that I was a whore or anything. No, so I didn't have all these techniques down when I first met her because that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Almost, probably more than that. But I didn't have all of my
What's that?
my game down. But anyway, so go ahead and go from your part.
Anyway, so.
Anyway.
God damn, stop. Anyway, so I think you messaged me first. It was just a casual conversation, and I ended up giving him my number, and I think he texted me like right away.
Yeah.
And you were like, "Hey, this is Nicholas." No, you said this is Nick.
True. I was trying to be cool.
And so we asked about hanging out, and I thought that was kind of weird because I was like, it's like day one.
That's what you. So here's the important part. If you're gonna be, so this is gonna be a Tinder tutorial too. So as soon as you can meet somebody in person, you close the deal. Because you can meet them in person, they know that you're not a weirdo or some random guy that's like a psychopath, Ted Bundy type of dude. So, you know, you meet them in person, you talk in person, everything is better done in person. Don't spend long hours talking on the phone. Don't spend long hours texting back and forth. That is useless. If you want to get with a girl very quickly, at least meet them in person one time so that you can show them that, you know, what you are in person. They can smell you, you know, because some guys smell terrible, but, you know, it like everything, like the stuff that you do, the stuff that you say, you know, around them so that they can see you. And whenever a girl's not giving you that time of day, then it's kind of harder
I didn't know if you were a serial killer.
I mean, well, obviously, yeah. But, and you know, the crazy part about it is that there are women serial killers, so I should have been a lot more careful whenever I was younger, but I didn't. I was like, screw it, I'll just do whatever I want to do. But anyways, so I texted you first, and then we go from
there. You asked about hanging out, and I was like, I think I texted you back, and I was like, actually, I don't even know why I made a Tinder. I was like, I should have never made one. So, yeah, I mean, you can text me from time to time, but I don't really plan on hanging out anytime soon.
Yeah, and that's like, that's the screwed up part about it is that, like, you know, she was flaking all the time. I was just like, how, like, she is so attractive. I want to meet her so badly. But how do I go about it? Because she's like, it's almost like she's running like she's a CEO of a company or something like that. Like, she always has stuff to do. In reality, she wasn't doing nothing.
Dang.
She was just on that BS.
I was doing something.
What are you doing?
On Netflix.
Flaking me? Yes, exactly. She was on that BS, but hey,
yeah.
I got you though.
I'm just joking. I made a stink face behind your back. But anyway, so after that, you were pretty cool about it. You said okay, and I was like, cool. I'm probably never gonna hear from him again.
And it's like crazy.
And the very next day, like, I was like, hold up, did I not send this text?
And it's called persistence. Even in the fate, like, so the guy that was at the club in Arizona, there was a guy in a club in Arizona, and we'll do this on another story time about our crazy time, our vacation in Arizona, because it was insane, the type of stuff that went down. But one of the points, there was this guy that was, I went to go use the bathroom because we were at this club called, what?
It was LA something.
Yeah, so.
It's a popular club in Arizona.
Yeah.
We talked about it in our last video.
Did we? Oh, we did?
Yeah. No, we didn't.
No, because it was that video that we were going to do.
Yeah.
We deleted the video, so you don't even know what we're talking about. It's an inside joke. Cool. But anyways, so this is U-shaped, like, club in paradise, to where, like, there's clubs everywhere on it, like, on the inside, like, on this side, but then also on the outside of the this loop in Arizona. So anyways, we went into one of those clubs. It was dope as hell. But there was this guy, like, whenever I went to the bathroom, that kept bothering her and kept asking about whatever else and whatnot. And he would not take no for an answer. He didn't care. And so, but eventually, you know, I came out.
I think you came out of the bathroom and he was like, so what's up?
Yeah, because I was just like, is he trying to steal my girl? He did not care at all. But the thing is persistency. Like, in that situation, probably not, because the dude was probably drunk, whatever, and he probably wouldn't have got her number, and she's faithful. But anyways, so, you know, that's the thing. That's a key thing if you're going to be, you know, doing my tutorial of Tinder.
You're ridiculous.
So you need to be persistent. It's kind of like getting called, like leads. If you're like a real estate agent or something like that, you need to keep calling back if people are talking about selling their house, you need to keep calling them back. It might take you 6 years to make a deal.
Are you running a business or are you talking about meeting someone?
Tinder is a business. But out of that, I got a certain amount of leads. I would, continue those leads or whatever until I got down to the business of, meeting them in person and whatnot. But it takes persistence. It takes time to do something. The same way that it takes for YouTube videos. We're going to keep making videos and you guys are going to keep watching them. And until we get up to, a certain amount of people that are watching our videos and whatnot, and we're making money from that, that's what we're going to keep doing. We're going to be in the trenches working to make these videos. And that's what we're doing right now. But anyways, so keep going with the story.
Where was I? Okay. Oh, yeah. Then you texted me the next day after that. And I was thinking, like, didn't I just tell him I didn't care to talk? And this time you were like, well, we don't have to hang out as like going out on a date or anything. You just hang out as friends.
Yeah.
And I was like,
that's how you slide them in D.
And I was like, no, but yeah, rain check.
Just being on that BS. Just making up all the excuses.
And then I think another day you asked me to go downtown.
Yeah, and in your parents, the dinner.
Yeah,
Sorry.
and I was like, I had dinner with my parents. I actually used to live with my parents. and you were like, oh, okay. Well, what about another day? And I was like, yeah, I'll let you know what my schedule's like. I had no schedule really.
None at all. Like, not really,
I was
like
just
nothing.
I was just going to school on my computer, doing it online or whatever, and just chilling back.
Exactly. I was just like, come on now. Because I knew the basics about you. I knew that you weren't working anywhere, because we had talked about that. I knew that you weren't really doing anything like that important. Like I said, you weren't a CEO of a company or anything like that crazy. So like,
I was doing homework.
Okay. Anyways.
Yeah, so then after that, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last video, but you had texted me something really weird. And you texted me something really weird and you were asking if I've ever been married before.
Yeah, you mentioned that in the last video.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn this thing on just a little bit.
Oh, and I was like, why is he even asking me that? So then when I said, no, why? You never even responded.
Man,
Like,
I
that's...
was putting in the vibes.
No. You're being weird.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
Anyway, so then you text me the next day right after that, and you were like, oh, what are you doing today? And I was like, nothing. I just stopped mine. And you were like, oh, okay. Are you busy today? And I was like, I don't know. Literally IDK.
Exactly. She IDK'd my ass.
Then you were like, oh, okay, well, do you know, like, when you're gonna, like, have some free time or whatever? And I was like, IDK again. And you were like, well, I can see you don't want to talk, so I'll just hit you up another time.
Exactly. You don't deal with that, guys. Guys, look at me. Don't deal
I
with
can
that.
see right through you.
But I wasn't. So I'm married now, right? To you, right?
Yeah,
so you didn't see right through me. I was not a bad guy. So here's the thing. There's a lot of
I changed you.
Anyways, so there's a lot of good guys out here, women, and don't see past that because I feel like there's a lot of women that are out here saying that you can't find a good guy anywhere doing anything, and in reality, like you can, but you first off have to look, and you can't necessarily throw all of these guys on the same pile. Like you have to actually work through it.
It is very hard to.
Yeah, and it's work. It's work. Everything is work. Like everything that you want to get in your life is work. And so if you want to get a good guy, you may have to put in some work. She had to change me because I was doing stupid stuff, and I still do stupid stuff. I literally just tackled her.
You just did some stupid stuff earlier today.
Anyways, we're not going to bring it up on camera.
Oh, you said you want to be real? Let's get real, you two.
Nah. So, anyways, back to the story.
Anyway, anyway, so I think he left me alone for about a week, and I was like, okay, cool, he's gone. Then you text me, I think one night, I think you had like a military ball or whatever, and you asked me, did I have plans for the night?
Yeah.
I think you were gonna bring me.
Yeah, I wanted to bring you. Because I wanted to show off my girl. Even though you were not my girl. But so, you was everybody's.
No, it wasn't. I was chilling.
You right.
Anyway, obviously, told him rain check again, and I don't think I heard from you for like a while. And then it happened all over again, and this time I was going to Arizona to visit my sister, and I don't think you actually believed me that I was going anywhere.
I could have sworn that she was lying, because I was just like, very convenient of you.
Wait, no.
Because you kept giving me rain checks, so why would I not think
I think I did agree to go out with you somewhere.
Yeah.
But then, like, at the last minute, I was like, no, yeah, I did. And then at the last minute, I was like, oh, I'm going to Arizona. Which it was last minute, but it was true. I was really going. I did really go.
Yeah. And her mom later on confirmed that she, was actually going, but I did not believe her at
But
the
I
time.
could tell you didn't believe me because you kept texting back, okay, yeah.
Yeah, because at that point, because it's like, I mean, how much rain is it? How much, like, water is in the air to be doing all these damn rain checks? Like, what are you doing? But I was like, you know what, whatever. You can't get too mad during the dating process. You have to let people do what they do want to do.
Anyway, long story short, we ended up going out after I got back from Arizona. He texted me saying...
In a blizzard. Okay, go.
Anyway, we ended up going out after I got back. He texted me saying, you said chivalry wasn't dead or whatever.
Yeah, chivalry, yeah.
So, if I open a door for you, will you get coffee with me or something like that? So I just agreed to it because I was like, a new year.
A new me.
No, not a new me. A new year. Why not?
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe it might turn out different this time. Highly doubt it, but maybe it might turn out different. So, ended up going. I said in the last video, I tried to make myself look unattractive so he'd never contact me again. And I'll admit, like, I don't think you know this, but I was trying to not go after getting dressed.
No. So I do know that, actually. So her mom has told me about the fact that her mom said, girl, you gonna get in that car and you gonna go. Like, her mom was trying to sell her off. It's because I like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you have a good guy here that's willing to take you on a date, not back to his house, and girls don't go for that either. So this Tinder advice is not just for you guys, but it's also for you girls. Don't just always
go to their house.
Maybe not for the, well, I wouldn't say never, but at least not for the first date. That would be insane.
Oh yeah, well, not for the first date.
Yeah, like make him spend some money.
For the first date, that could be dangerous.
Yeah, he could be a serial killer. And she could be a serial killer, like I mentioned earlier.
No, he could be a serial killer.
They could both be, whatever. but regard, like, not even that, like, just the simple fact that, you don't want to give up your prizes too easily. Like, you want a guy, to want to be around you. And you want to see that he's around you. And maybe it might take like 3 or 4 days. This lady over here, right? She thought that she was going to be able to pull a 90-day thing on me. To where you hold out for 90 days.
Damn.
And she even told anyways, you hold out for 90 days. Would your sister told you that or something like that? Or
no, nobody told me.
Anyways,
it's just something I randomly came up with.
Yeah.
Even though it sounds like something off of oh, I thought that was a spider.
No.
But Anyway, the 90-day thing
Kevin
sounds
Hart
like
movie.
something from
Think Like a Man.
Think Like a Man.
So you're not gonna pull that on me. Like, and so she went. So, anyways, we ended up going to the coffee shop. You know, she had terrible directions because she didn't give any because she was just sitting back, chilling as she.
I didn't give terrible directions. You was just going places.
Anyways, I felt like a person in real life should know where they live. Is that too much to ask? Where they live, at like a coffee shop anywhere near them?
I didn't know where I live.
You didn't tell me.
I sure
was enjoying it.
We go over this like every month, I feel like. First of all, I told you where to go. I told you what turn to take. You were not listening. So I was like, okay, let me sit back. Maybe he knows a way that I don't know.
Yeah.
But anyway, I did not want to go out with you.
She's so mean.
I'm not. Anyway, can I finish?
Okay, fine, whatever.
There was something to that.
Okay.
I don't know. I just did not like men. Like, I wasn't a lesbian. I wasn't never.
Okay. Okay, now.
I don't know. I feel like dating is always so complicated, and guys sometimes come with too much baggage, like way too much baggage, and I feel like you should just deal with your stuff and demons and all that before you bring someone else in, especially just starting out, like getting to know each other. That's a little bit much to be putting on someone, like at the beginning stages.
You're right.
So I felt like that every time I would.
But anyway, so get rid of your demons.
Anyway, so I just felt like whenever I started talking to a guy, it would just be way too much.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like when talking to someone, the vibe should come natural. Like, it shouldn't be anything that has to be forced. And this sounds weird, but I think that if you get nervous around a guy that's not the guy for you, like, that sounds really strange, but I just feel like when you meet the right person that's supposed to be in your life, I mean, I don't really believe in soulmates.
Me neither.
But I do believe that there's many people that come into your life that are for you. You just gotta choose one, I guess. But yeah, so I feel like if the vibe doesn't come natural and you don't feel like you can just talk to that person, be silly with that person or whatever, and like not feel stupid or whatever, stuff like that, then that's not for you.
Yeah. I completely agree with that, because if you're hiding anything, like, so a lot of the girls that, you know, whenever I was starting my career off in dating,
I just realized what she said. It just all connected.
when I was doing my 9 to 5 of dating, you know, it would be girls like that would be off for this reason or that reason. Different ideologies weren't, you know, meshing and whatnot, and we would get out of it. And I'd just be like, man, this is probably the best thing for me, because I don't want to be sitting here not being able to be myself. You know, like, just like with this YouTube video, it's going to seem crazy, chaotic and whatnot, but I don't want to be
all
sitting.
over the place.
Yeah, but this is our real us. Like, I don't want to, you know, portray a picture of us that is all formal. We're sitting at, like, our first video. I feel like that was
I
too...
liked our first video.
I like our first video too, but I feel like it was just too formal. Like, we
No.
in real life, we fight.
I feel like our
do
first
whatever.
video was very, like, natural.
Yeah, but I feel like this is way more natural, because this is the real us. In real life, we're crazy. We do
Somewhat
stuff.
of the real life.
So-
I like a guy that can actually, like, make me laugh and, like, we can have fun together and stuff. And none of that Netflix and chill or whatever and chill. Like, let's get out and do some fun things.
Exactly.
Let's mix it up.
Yeah, and because it's just too many composed people out here. Like that dude from 9 Day Fiance, the white dude.
Oh yeah, like I like a guy that is open to trying things, like even like a picnic or something. That sounds really.
I'm not doing a picnic. Let's just take that off the list because there's too many mosquitoes in Alaska. That sounds nice.
So not a picnic, but let's do something fun like laser tag or let's.
Pew, pew. We're gonna put that in there too. For laser tag.
You already did that last week.
It doesn't matter. We're gonna put it back in there. Keep going.
Anyway, you know, let's go outside and go to the park. Something.
Anyways, we need to get to the night of our actual becoming the whole reason for this video, like boyfriend and girlfriend.
I get off track a lot.
so that night, Johnson and I forgot.
Wait.
You do it. She's gonna do it because she remembers way more than I do. Whatever. So.
Anyway, so after that, really, you just brought us some stuff. Because usually on a date, you're like, oh, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite movie? Where are you from?
Yeah, I don't do none of that on the first date.
And you was just like, oh, so this is what happened at work, and this is what I did last night. Anyway, so after that date, I didn't hear from you for a week, I think. And I was cool with that because I was like trying to figure out if I even liked him or not.
Reasonable.
Anyway.
What is YouTube? What was that about? Did I do anything? Did I just do anything? Because you guys just saw everything in this entire picture frame. I didn't do anything, so I don't know why she just smacked me. But anyways, so keep on.
Anyway, still trying to figure out if I liked you or not, so I was cool with that. And then you hit me up. That's weird. Anyway, you hit me up, I think, on Friday? No, it was Thursday. You hit me up on a Thursday. And...
Damn.
I'm joking. I like you.
Man, can we get along with this video?
Okay.
Dang, it's gonna be like 30 hours long.
Okay, I'm trying. So,
let me tell you what I did on that date. I pulled some slick moves. So I opened the door, right? And so I was like, what is that on your face? And I was like, oh, it's your lips. That was what was on your face. That's crazy. But yeah, I pulled some slick stuff.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah. But hey, I got my first kiss.
Anyway.
Keep going.
Anyway, so we ordered these burnt pizza.
Man, we need to get to the night of the actual boyfriend and girlfriend.
Right.
This is what we're on.
We gotta get to every detail.
Oh my god.
Every single
detail. So we ordered some burnt pizza.
Some burnt pizza that was gross, so we both didn't eat. And you got, of course, you got some sort of beer, and I got an Angry Bird.
Angry Bird? That's an app. Angry Orchard is what it's called. It's a type of apple cider beer or whatever. What the hell are you talking? Anyways, whatever. So we did that. We got I drove us back to our my dorm, and we hung out in there, and we didn't have sex or whatever. We just chilled. I don't care, whatever. Your mom knows the story, so it doesn't really matter. And my mom, if she ever sees this, then whatever. We'll talk about it then. but for everybody else on YouTube who's cool. So we did that. We chilled out. We never had nothing that went down the first night, and then we did that over and over again. And then the night that we became boyfriend and girlfriend, we're gonna move to that. So I'm gonna let you tell that story.
So where are we at now? The night?
Let's just go from the night, because Jesus Christ, this video is going to be longer than a prison sentence.
Anyway, so it was Valentine's Day weekend, and we tried to go to this place called, what's it called?
The club?
It was a restaurant.
I don't know. Huh? Anyway, so we went to go see a movie that might have been 50 Shades Darker or something like that. We saw, like, we ate somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Before the movie, we had a conversation. You were like, it's kind of weird for you to take your girl clubbing with you. And I was like, no, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not weird. So then you were like, okay, we'll go. So after the movie, I'm tired. Like, I had been falling asleep literally in the movie theater. And after that, I was like, you still want to do that? Because I was trying to go home. And he was like, yeah, I already agreed.
Exactly.
So I was like, okay, but you can not agree.
Anyway, so we get to the night. I'll pick up two of my friends, Johnson and this other guy. I don't even know what the guy's name is. And so we're in the car. She meets them. You know, they are very interested in her because obviously she's very attractive. And that night was even crazier. Like, she had a lot of stuff on, like different things and stuff.
So we stopped at this one bar called Brown Bag, and I wore like a trench coat in there, and I had like my purse in there.
You had like a black turtleneck or something like that, right?
No, I didn't have on no black turtleneck.
Not like a black. Well, maybe not a turtle. I thought it was like a black something, like a black shirt, black sweater.
No, I wore a dress.
Okay, whatever. Anyways, keep going.
Anyway, so we walked in there, and I was like, so basically, like, what's the game plan? Because I'm hot in here. Are we just gonna be like standing in here, drinking, sitting down, whatever, or are we actually gonna be going to some clubs?
She was sweating her edges out.
Because my edges out. I don't wear weave. Anyway, so, cause like when we got into the club, it was just like nobody dancing really. People were just standing around and sitting down drinking. So I was just like, well, is this it that we're going to? Mm-hmm. So I took off all my stuff, put it in his car, his crappy car.
Before I knew him.
And so then we went to some other clubs, and every time, like, I don't know why I used to be into this, but I will always be having like a shot of vodka. On ice, like no chaser or anything. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how I was able to handle that, but I was.
Her liver was rock hard. Anyways, so
you're stupid.
But yeah, so we got to the next club. She realized that it was a horrible mistake to be wearing a full trench coat and a purse in a club. It was ridiculous. It's Alaska. You don't do that in clubs. Like, it's hot.
First of all, I didn't know what kind of place that was, because like I said, people were sitting down. So I was like, well, what is this?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I got about 4 or 5. No, not, I would have been dead. I got about 4 or 5 of these shots, and you were just everywhere, all over the club. You'd be like, zoom, 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 zoom.
Because that's what I do in the club.
Anyway, so I was chilling. Nothing crazy. Long story short, again.
For the 12th time.
So we got in the car after. His friends got a ride with someone else, and we got in the car, and I was like, so why did she even ask me if I wanted to dance with other people or whatever? And I was like, that's stupid.
Because she wanted to control me.
Control you?
I'm just like, keep going, damn. Are we gonna wrestle?
Stop.
We're gonna wrestle.
Stop. Anyway, so then he was like, well, if that's stupid, initiate a relationship then. Sure. Which I was like, who says something like that? But whatever.
Initiate it.
So I was like, cool, do you want to be my boyfriend? And like, well, I don't know if you're gonna regret that in the morning. And I was like, yeah, true, but just say yes.
So basically, she was forcing me into bondmanship. Basically, like, hey, you're gonna be my boyfriend. So, yeah, just sign here on the contract. And the rest is history, or on YouTube, one of the two. So, anyways, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Anyways, we're gonna be making another video after this one. Cool. You know, you got the full story for the most part. I mean, that's the main part. It's nothing really that much extra. We woke up in the morning. She remembered that she had asked me to be her boyfriend because that night was crazy. I mean, there was ice all over the place. I'm over here in church shoes and whatnot because we dressed up. She's in high heels. We're trying to walk all over the place, falling out, and going upstairs and stuff. Like, it was crazy.
Oh, yeah, like, I could barely even get down those stairs.
Anyways, so so like, subscribe,
and
comment.
Tell your family, tell your friends.
Yeah, hide your wives, hide your kids. What was he even talking? I think he was talking about rape or something. It was crazy. There's no rape going on the channel, but but yeah, so that's just us, and we'll be making more videos and whatnot. Just keep watching. Cool. Thank you.
True. Bye.
Bye.